Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Another Monday mix. Today we have the 16th of December, so not far to go before Santa comes. Right, where should we start today? Because there is quite a bit to get through. We'll start with the 2025 Annual Commemorative Set. Now, a big thanks to Lee Holt at Coin Hunter, and it was Ian Ritchie that actually brought it to my attention. But the 5 commemorative coins that's going to be in this set, there's going to be one £5 coin, 2 £2 coins, and 2 50 pences. Now, we're back on the Monday mix on the 11th of November. I did mention 3 of these coins, and one in particular that I thought would go into the annual commemorative set, and that is the £5 coin commemorating the birth of Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, who was born in the year 1900, so 125 years since her birth. The 2 £2 coins that I mentioned on the same video, I had a funny feeling these might be in the annual set as well, and they are. The £2 coin celebrating 200 years since the modern railway, and also 350 years of the Royal Observatory. So there's the 2 £2 coins. Now the 50 pences are a bit of a weird one. The first one is going to be commemorating stories of World War II. Now I did mention this way back, might have been in maybe July, August time, that this 50 pence is going to be coming out. And I thought it was going to be a standalone one, but apparently it's going to be in the annual set. Stories of World War II, which apparently is going to depict 3 medals. And I think that throughout the year there might be other World War II commemorative coins issued. Now the last one, this is one that everybody thought may have been coming out before the end of 2024. And it is the Red Arrows. Now the Red Arrows were actually formed in late 1964. So it would have been their 60th anniversary this year. For some reason, it's been delayed until the annual commemorative set. So they are the 5 coins that are actually going to be going into the set. Let me know your views in the comments below. Now, next up is a coin that I've actually been buying recently. Now, I did actually get this for £4.99 inclusive of postage. It's from the Falkland Islands, £2 coin, from the year 2004, and this commemorates 30 years of Falkland Islands coinage, because they didn't start theirs until 1974. The design was actually done by Matthew Bonacorsi, and it's got the, if I can just zoom in a bit further, got the islands of the Falklands, and I don't know if that's the rising sun or the setting sun on the right hand side. And around the edge we've got some animals from the Falklands. So at the bottom there we've got a dolphin, we've got penguins there. I'm presuming there might be the Magellan geese, a few fish, etc. But in 2003 there was a non-circulating coin had exactly the same design on, and that commemorated wildlife. So they've used the same design 2 years running. But like I say, not a bad coin at all, and I was very happy with the price I paid. There was another one going for sale for £5.99. I don't know whether that was on a bid at all, but nobody bid on it, but £5.99, and then there was postage on top, so that was a pretty decent buy. Now next is a few things that actually happened on the 16th of December. So the first one is the birth of Henry VIII's first wife, Catherine of Aragon. She was born on the 16th of December 1485. She did eventually have 6 children with Henry VIII, but most were either stillborn or died in early infancy. However, one of the daughters that she had, Mary, did actually become queen at a later date, then known as Bloody Mary. Also born 16th of December 1899 was the actor, composer and playwright Noel Coward, probably famous for that song Mad Dogs and Englishmen. Another notable birth was that of Benny Andersson, the Swedish musician and songwriter, one quarter of the group ABBA. He was born on the 16th of December 1946. Now, one notable death was that on the 16th of December 1944, the American wartime musician Glenn Miller, who died. He was classed as lost at sea while on a flight from London to Paris. The disappearance was unexplained. One bit of useless information is the fact that I was actually named after Glenn Miller. Now, my mother and father were very musically minded. My dad actually had his own band similar to that of Glenn Miller, and my mum used to sing with the band, so that's why I ended up being called Glenn, although I'm just the common one with just the one N. Now, on the 16th of December 2009, the film Avatar was released worldwide, and it's the highest grossing film of all times to date that took nearly $3 billion in revenue. Now, in 1773, the Boston Tea Party took place. It was a protest on tax on tea, and 60 American colonists disguised themselves as Mohawk Indians, and they tossed 342 chests of tea belonging to the East Indian Company overboard into the harbour. They were also protesting on the monopoly by the East Indian Company. Now, on the 16th of December 1944, the Battle of the Bulge commenced, also called the Battle of the Ardennes. Now, the Bulge got its name from the fact that the Germans were pushed forward in like a Western Front and caused like a big bulge in the Western Front. They tried to sort of push back the Allies, consisting of the British and the Americans, which actually failed. The battle only lasted a month, and there was more German losses than there was on the Allies' side. Now, also born on 16th of December, this time in 1775, was the British author Jane Austen. Now, unfortunately, she died on the 18th of July 1817 at the young age of 41. Well, in 2017, the Royal Mint did actually produce a £2 coin to commemorate 200 years since the death of Jane Austen. It's like a cameo brooch sort of style, but it's one of my favourite non-circulating £2 coins. But up at the top, it's probably a bit hard to see, you've got the date of her death, 1817, and then 2017 either side. And her name, Jane Austen, around the edge as well. But 82,280. Now, there was apparently 1,860 that were issued for some sort of events around Winchester in 2017. And apparently the Royal Mint did actually come out and say that there was insufficient demand for the Jane Austen £2 coins to enter general circulation. So this probably was earmarked to go into circulation at some point. But this 1,860, like I said, there was promotional activity to support the anniversary at Winchester Cathedral, amongst others. I mean, Jane Austen did actually die in Winchester. So I don't know whether this 82,280 does not include the 1,860 that were actually BU versions, limited release for circulation. But a lovely coin in my eyes. Now, next up is another coin that I've actually been buying. Now, I did show you the colourised BU pack last week, so I've got the change checker one that's come this week, the Megalosaurus giant deer, design done by Robert Nichols. Martin Jennings, portrait of King Charles III as per normal on the obverse. Again, a bit sad, I did not receive a change checker trading card with this. Now, there is reasons behind this as far as I can see, and I'll be coming to that in just a second. But we're going to finish off with the number one song at the time in 1963. And it was the Beatles with I Want to Hold Your Hand. Now, technically it was only their third number one, but probably classed as their fourth. Technically it was the third, as She Loves You actually hit the charts twice at the top in September and again in November, so you can see that on the screen. Now, it was their first Christmas #1, but it went on to top the charts at Christmas in 1964 and 1965. They nearly made it a 5-year run, because they did actually hit the top in 1967 as well, but only Engelbert Humperdinck's Green Green Grass of Home stopped them from recording that 5 in a row in 1966. Now, the reason that I did mention the Beatles, I mean, I did go through a fair bit on the Beatles a while back, is the fact that I've received the new £5 coin that is part of the new Music Legend series. I believe this is the 9th one. Just trying to remember off the top of my head. I think we've had Queen, David Bowie, Elton John, The Who. I think we've had the Rolling Stones, Shirley Bassey, the Police, and George Michael. I think he's at 8, so this will be the 9th one. So, as I mentioned, we've got the piano keys there. I didn't bother getting the colorized version. I think it was a bit expensive, to be honest. I think it was £32.50. And then we've got the guitar head, the Hofner violin bass that they used to use. Now, I've noticed at the top there, now normally I think Hofner guitars have actually the name, but they've got like little wings, so I'm just wondering if that's a nod to the fact that they used to be in the band Wings as well. But I've actually ordered the BU pack. Now, I have actually ordered it along with the HMS Belfast coin, and I think it was the RNLI BU pack as well. Unfortunately, they haven't arrived as yet. It's possible that one of them might not be ready. So that's why they've never sent any yet. So anyway, with that one, I did actually receive a trading card. The Two Coiner Frasers actually contacted me to say that there has been 2 of these trading cards found with different designs of the £2 coin. So that would indicate that there's a new series come out. Now, the 2 that have been found, I'll show you on screen, is the World War I Army Centenary, and then also the Shakespeare comedies. Now, I've been trying to find out how many is in this new set. I mean, there's nothing on Change Checkers blog, which is a bit unusual because they're usually one of the first to say that there's new trading cards out and about. So we'll see whether it is one of the new ones or whether it might be one of the old ones that we've already had. And no, as with most things I keep getting, First World War Army Centenary. So there is a new set in existence. Now, this had a mintage of 9,550,000, so I'm not going to bother scratching the rest off. So that'll be something to keep your eye out for, a new set. As soon as I find out how many more are in this new set, I will let you know. Now, while I remember there won't be a 50p coin hunt on Wednesday coming, that's going to be replaced with a £2 coin hunt. The reason being, we've got the Christmas Carol Challenge 50p hunt on Saturday next week, so I've had to swap the schedules around a bit, but there will be a 50p coin hunt up on Christmas Day, and there should be one up on New Year's Day. I might change the times from 5 p.m. for those 2 days to make it a little bit earlier, because you might have other celebrations going on. Now, I've also been getting the new 50p guide for 2025. You've probably already seen it on a few channels already. I probably paid far too much for mine because I got them from Andrew's Coins on eBay. That's where I got them from last time. I was informed that Crawley Coins were doing them for £6, and I paid, I think it was £8.95 for mine plus £2.99 postage. However, on the back, what does it say there? crawleycoins.co.uk. So maybe I'll have to decide to do that in the future. However, one of the things I'm going to mention here is I missed out on a few Christmas coins from Isle of Man. There was 9 coins in total, 7 from the Isle of Man, 1 from Gibraltar, and a 1 from Tonga, which was shaped like a 50p. But I think it was was 1 paranga or something like that. I'll have to look it up. But anyway, if we go to the Isle of Man firstly, the Christmas ones there, we've got pages 32 to 36. So I was expecting to pay around about £72 for all those. That's what I was expecting it to pay. Actually, in the end, it went for 105, and there was £3.50 postage on top. Now, the first one was this one from 1982, as you can see, circulated between £9 and £13. That one was the second one, £10 to £14. That one, 8 to 15. Then we had the Havilland. It's not on the camera there. That's 9 to 15. I think that was the next one, 10 to 15. And then it was this one for the motorcycle and sidecar, 10 to £17. So is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't remember what the last one was. And the Gibraltar one, pages 53, 56. It was actually the one from 1988. It's actually on the first page. And this is the one that sort of caught my eye, and I just wish that circulated version, 75 to £80. I don't know, I must have missed out big time. But that Tongan one, I had a look and there was only 5,000 minted apparently, and I think it was only in proof. So I don't know, it's one of those things, missed out big time, but you never know, there might be something around the corner. But anyway, let us know whether you've got any of these new change checker £2 trading cards. As soon as I find out how many is in the new set, I will let you know. But until the meantime, thanks for watching and keep on hunting, enjoy yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.